Okay, so here is Forza Horizon 6. I got the pre-order. This is the real version, not the 99999 years band one. We have it here on a Lenovo Legion Go 2 running SteamOS. You can see this here, SteamOS. Now this model here, we'll come down here and I'll show you. This is not the Z2E, this is the Z2. Yeah, we can see right here. This is the Z2 model. Z2 is basically going to be equivalent to the Z1E, Z1 Extreme. So this is going to be a very good stand-in for really any of the previous generation handhelds running the Z1 Extreme on SteamOS, Legion Go S, Steam Edition of course as well, or if you buy this handheld and install Steam on it. There is the Z2E. Technically that should be about 5 to 10% faster, but let's jump in right here, see where we're at. So we can see you get the 780M graphics. So I'm at 1200p, which is native for this screen, native. You can see there's no scaling yet, no scaling at all. Graphics, we're on low. So this is just native low. We can play with some of the wattages as well, but this is just low native. And you can see if the FPS up there is very good. I played the whole intro here, and we've been getting around 60 or so on native low. This game, I've had no drops, no huge frame drops at all. It's been rock solid. So, oops, I should probably look at the game. So as a result, it's other than the fact that I looked at my camera, it's very easy to play. It feels native, it feels smooth, it feels great. So I'm going to try to not look at the FPS too much while I'm playing because it's tough to do that. But it's generally 60. Right? Now what we can do here, we're actually going to decrease the watts a little. I have to pause it because it becomes very difficult to play and do this stuff at the same time. So we're going to go from 35 down to 25. You can see we were around 60. So 25 now. And you can see we've only lost a couple FPS, if that, maybe 1 or 2. All right, you see that there. Didn't really lose any performance. Let's pause it again. Come down to 20. Should see a little bit of a drop here. Yeah, so 25, you get essentially basically peak performance. 20 though, you still get good performance. We're still, above 50 or so, and this is native, low. Okay, we'll do one more. Come in here, we'll go down even further, 15 watts. So very low watts now. Now we're starting to get down to the 30-35 range, but we're still, like you can see right there, we're up to 40-45, but we are dipping down to 30 or so. I can feel it feels a little laggy now. I don't like 30 gameplay. I'm cool with 45, but 30 feels a little weird for me. So that's that there. Let's go back up now. We're going to go all the way back up to, we saw that 35 and 30 were the same, but we'll just go with 35 just for the sake of testing here. Okay, we'll come back here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to down some different graphics stuff here. So we're actually going to, we can try scaling first and just see what happens here. So we can throw in some scaling. Maybe you want to just get some, high FPS. So we'll come in here. Right now we have FSR 3.1. Soon we'll have FSR 4 apparently, so that'll be good. So we'll go quality. That should be enough to get a pretty big bump. So the only thing I've changed here now, our watts are back up, is just quality scaling, and you can see now we're easily sustaining over 60. But it'll look fine. When you get FSR 4, it'll look a lot better. It's really hard to play and look at the FPS. It would be nicer if I had like a big FPS thing over here. But yeah, you can really see that little bit of scaling makes a big difference. Yeah, and you can see there's some shimmer there. This is balanced FSR medium, 1080p. Okay, you can see that shimmer. So let's come in here. That shimmer will probably be gone once they introduce FSR 4. To be honest, it probably will be. FSR 4 is way better than FSR 3. FSR 3.1 is actually pretty bad. So we'll turn that back off. And what we'll do is we'll turn on XeSS. Now XeSS doesn't give you the performance boost on AMD like it does on Intel. However, it's still going to look better. It'll still give you a performance boost, it's just not as much as Intel. See the shimmer's gone? Right? So you can see there how much of an improvement that made. There's a tiny little bit of shimmer. Let's actually come over here. We'll zoom in. Right? See that little bit of shimmer right there? It's very, very, very reduced in those fine lines. I'm obviously going to lose this race or whatever is going on. But we'll come down here and we'll turn this back, video. And until AMD uses their brain and puts FSR 4 in these games, you're going to want to use XeSS. Look how bad that shimmer is. It looks softer, and it has artifacting. So we can use XeSS, and you can use more XeSS. So that's one of the nice things. Yeah, we're not stuck with FSR for now. So you can come in here and you can go XeSS, quality. I mean, you can probably even put on balance, which they don't mesh up the same. Balance is actually closer to quality FSR, but we'll go like that, and let's see how high that is. Even with that, right? That's pretty good. Right, so now we're on medium settings with balanced XeSS instead of FSR, which is the smart way to go. And all of these fine lines look more stable. Now, when you're playing and you're driving quickly, it'll be a little harder to see. But I mean, it actually looks less blurry as well. FSR kind of had like a Vaseline look to it. It looked really, really, really smeary, whereas XeSS does not have that issue. So on these devices, you can use more of it. So XeSS is where it's at, obviously. It's going to look less blurry, and it's going to be less prone to those artifacting. Okay, this is going to be a very fast car. So we'll see what kind of performance we can get here. So this is low, or very low, and we have balanced scaling, but we're at full watts. Let's see what kind of performance we can get here. This is going to be much faster of a vehicle, so it's going to be harder for me to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Whoa, yeah, it's going to be way harder. So anyway, so very high FPS here, as you can see on this mode here. So if you're going for very high FPS over anything and you just don't want to get drops, I mean, you have access to that. Okay, what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to go back down to these lower watts here. So let's say we want to get, we're on a plane or something like that, or you're traveling, or you just don't have access to a charger. This is now only 20 watts. Look at that. That's actually really good for just 20 watts. Let's actually turn the game down so you can hear how quiet it is. Whoa. That car just goes straight through me. Brr. Yeah, don't pause until you're on like a straight, we'll put it that way. That's really good for 20 watts. Look at that. Now we do have, performance. We do have the settings turned down to very low. We have balanced scaling. So, I mean, we don't have the highest settings here. Let's go down even further. I don't have like frame gen or anything on. Let's try 15 watts. Look at that. It's a little low. I don't like that. I think it's a little low. Let's try like 18 watts. Yeah, that feels good. 15 was too low. 18, those extra 3 watts make a huge difference. Now it feels good again. And this isn't frame gen, these are like actual frames. So it doesn't feel laggy or anything like that. Whoa, well, that's a person, that's why. Okay, I mean, gets to rock the pickup in the city. It's so much slower. I can actually like focus on the gameplay. Should have never picked that other car for that part. Anyway, so it's running very well. There's gonna be lots of settings you can play with. Pick what you want. I mean, you can get away with a lot in this apparently. But we'll go back to native, like that there. We'll put XeSS, maybe some anti-aliasing. I guess it would be okay. And then we'll come over here. We'll turn this back up to low. So low instead of ultra low or whatever it was with native. This thing has terrible handling. I mean, it is a truck. So yeah, the scaling helps a lot actually. In these outdoor areas, it's way harder to run than earlier. Just rolled it. It's funny. It's a pickup truck. I mean, it is what it is. So we'll come in here, and you need that scaling does actually help. So when you're on when you're on low here, it does chug a little bit below 60. So what you can do here is you can come down, you can put on XeSS instead of FSR, obviously, because it looks better. So we'll just try quality XeSS with low settings. And now we're in an outdoor area, so this game is going to be very playable on these on the 780M Z1 Extreme. You're going to have no problems. Or Z2, same thing. And then what you're going to want to do though is just put your settings. So if you're at 1200p, you know, just decrease your settings down to low, and maybe here and there use a little bit of scaling. You'll have a good time here. And the game's moving so quick you can't really tell. But again, I do recommend if you get this and you're like, it kind of looks crappy with scaling, I do recommend avoiding FSR. FSR is garbage until FSR 4 comes out, which it might. In this game, I mean, they're going to put it out probably in June, and the game might have it right away. Who knows? For these titles, I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but once you get FSR 4, it'll look great. There might be a minor penalty, performance penalty, compared to FSR 3, but it'll look a bazillion times better, so you can use more of it. You can just drive through people's houses, just destroy their crap. This foreigner just comes into Japan and just wreck property. Boom. Yeah, there you go. Legion Go 2, this case with the Z2, runs amazing.